Hey y'all, this video is for my fellow man who might be struggling with his lifestyle. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not alone in your struggle, but the struggle is real and you should do the thing that is not lazy, okay? If you take the lazy easy path, it's going to hurt you. Okay? You're going to suffer, man. Like yeah, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but as men and aging men, we need high levels of testosterone in our bodies, all right? And the lifestyle that you're living, if you're up late on video games or if you're up late on anything, like just go to bed at a reasonable time, all right? Go to bed at a reasonable time. Drink more water. Like I can't put this any more simpler for you, all right? Stop eating a bunch of salty, high carbohydrate foods. Like it's gonna destroy your health as a man. All right? Like as a man, you need to have high levels of testosterone because otherwise you're gonna have high levels of body fat and you're gonna have high levels of other things. The things that make you less of a man as you age. All right? The older you get, the more your testosterone production is going to go down, especially if you're not living healthy, right? You need to be eating healthy food. There's no excuses at this point, all right? There's too many like I don't eat for taste anymore, all right? If you're eating for pleasure, then you've got a problem, right? Cuz I still struggle with eating for pleasure too, but anyways, most of my meals consist of straight up just seasoned chicken, a bag of vegetables that I throw in the microwave, and some rice. Okay, or some sort of whole grain, a sweet potato or something. Okay, like eating healthy is easy and it's cheap. All right, but you have to get used to eating the same foods. All right, like you can't be like, well, I'm sick of this food. I'm sick of this food. Like, yeah, I'm sick of broccoli, but you know what? I keep eating it. Why? Because it has nutritional value. It adds value to my life. It doesn't deplete what I have. It adds value to my life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like the broccoli, I would rather have broccoli on a daily basis than now. This video doesn't address any kind of like allergen issues. Like if you're allergic to broccoli, obviously I'm sorry, but don't eat broccoli. But eat what you can that you're not allergic to, that you know is healthy. Don't just resort to completely unhealthy options. Okay? Because even pumpkin seeds, yes, I said pumpkin seeds are healthier than fast food. I'm going to tell you that right now. Why? Because they came from the earth. Fast food was manufactured by man. It was designed to be addictive and unhealthy. All right? It's I shouldn't have to tell you this, but somebody's got to give you the truth, man. Like your testosterone levels are going to decrease as you age and your fat production is going to spike. What is that going to do? That's going to lead to a lot of disease. That's going to lead to a lot of problems as a man. That's going to lead to low libido, not wanting to do much, all right? Not wanting to contribute much. I don't want to go to work today. Well, you know what? I don't want to go to work today either. But guess what? I kind of have to. And just dreading something instead of, telling yourself to, hey, instead of dreading having to do this every day, I should be thankful that I get to do it. Like, I should be thankful that God has kept me alive another day in order to do this, like, in order to serve Him, you know? But, anyways, basically, what I'm saying is that the man in society is being diminished, and we need to fix that, all right? The man in society is the masculinity is being claimed as toxic. Anytime you try to speak out as a man, your toxic masculinity is, yeah, you're toxic, you're masculine, you're all this crap. But what they're actually doing is they're suppressing the biblical man, okay? The one who was given the authority over the children and women, okay? Because he has a stronger connection to God, okay? Because the man is just, he's naturally different than a woman. I'm not by any means trying to suppress women with this video. No. Women are great. They're amazing. And I'm glad that they've made all the movements that they have in this world. But we got to stop trying to suppress the man, all right? Because society, the world needs the man, right? Y'all need men, right? You need good, strong, biblical men, okay? And we can't be that way if we're getting fed all this crap by the media, and we're getting fed all this crap by fast food joints, and we're getting fed all this crap by modern feminists that if we try to be a man, we're toxic. Well, I'm going to tell you what, I've had toxic traits and I'm fixing them, but that doesn't make me toxic masculine. It just makes me masculine, wanting to embrace my masculinity. There's nothing wrong with that, and it should be embraced by the rest of society. Like, if you want to show your masculinity to other people, like, there's nothing wrong with that, all right? It's not toxic, all right? I'm not encouraging you to go fight somebody. I'm not trying to encourage you to. I'm just saying that be the man that God created you to be, all right? And the man that God created you to be is not someone who takes a second seat next to the roaring woman who was raised by a pack of wolves in 17 different cities. All right? No, I'm talking about the man who sits next to God and has a woman next to him that was raised properly and has healed from her traumas. Okay? Not the woman that tries to take control, all right? Because it's not a battle of control, all right, between a man and a woman. It's a battle against an enemy who's trying to get us to fight each other for control. No, God is the one that is in control, okay? So, but God naturally gave the authority to the man, okay? Like, that's, I mean, it's just, it's a hormone thing, all right? And that's why all these hormone things are being screwed up, all right? They're being altered, all right? Men are experiencing higher levels of estrogen. Men are experiencing higher levels of cortisol because of the stress they're induced to, all right? The stress they're presented with, all right? And that's not okay. Like, in response to that stress, you need to attack that stress head on, and what you need to attack it with is by being a strong, godly man, all right? Like, you need to be a strong, godly man. Like, eat right. Keep yourself in good shape, all right? Now, I'm not saying go, speak out against feminist groups or anything like that. I'm just saying, I'm trying to find middle ground here. I'm like, we're not trying to control our women. We're just telling you that God naturally gave us different features than a woman. All right? He made us men. Keep us as the men, all right? Keep you as the women, us as the men. All right? Keep the men as the men and the women as the women. All right? Fix your hormone levels. All right? Otherwise, you're going to end up taking hormone levels. You're going to end up taking hormones you don't want. All right? Or you're going to end up taking artificial hormones, which are just as bad. Okay? So if you're an aging man like myself, especially if you live a busy life, like I understand if you have multiple children and you have a family to take care of and you got to put food on the table, I get it. But what needs to take place in that circumstance is that you need to put more effort into a healthy lifestyle. Like, change your routine. Like, let's say on Sundays, all right, you cook up 20 pounds of chicken for your 5 kids. There you go. That's enough chicken for what, 3 days? Yeah. And now you don't have to eat at fast food. All right, you have chicken. Boil aside and throw some butter on it if you want, seriously, and have some asparagus with it. Like, seriously, it's not that difficult. Like, and stop trying to please your children with what they're eating. All right? Like, your children are not in charge of what they eat. You are. Why? Because you bring the food to the table. Okay? That's just the way it is. All right? I can sit here and preach to y'all all day, but I don't know if anyone's even going to listen to me. I don't care if anyone's listening to me. I'm literally just trying to help y'all. Okay? Eat healthy, exercise, and embrace the man or woman that God created you to be, not the one that society is trying to make you into. Okay? Society might be trying to make you into a masculine woman, right? Don't do that. All right? Embrace the femininity that God gave you. All right? Embrace that. Okay? And if you're a man, embrace the masculinity that God gave you. Okay? And make sure you're keeping your testosterone high as a man. Right? And to recap, to keep your testosterone high, you need to be eating correctly and you need to be working out or doing some form of manual labor. Like, I don't care if you're shoveling snow. I don't care if you're, throwing hay on a farm, but you need to be eating right and you need to be doing work. That's all there is to it. If you're sitting around watching TV and eating fast food, you're going to have man boobs and you're not going to be happy with who you are. That's just all there is to it. I hope y'all had a great weekend. That's enough for me. Peace.